Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley, and on this channel we talk all things budgeting and cash stuffing, including sinking funds and savings challenges. So today we have a cash stuffing. We are going to be stuffing our sinking funds and savings challenges, and I am just so excited to get this done today. All right, y'all, so that's something you're interested in. Make sure you stick around for the rest of this video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's just get into it. Okay, so first things first, we should have $427 to work with today. So let's count up this money and double check that. So we've got 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so let's just kind of jump into this, and we are going to start off with our sinking funds. And I am trying my darndest to stuff each envelope each week. This week I did decide to go with smaller amounts in my sinking funds, just because I do have some goals that I want to hit with my savings challenges. So first up is car down payment. And let me just pull up my sinking funds over here so that y'all can see that. We are starting off with $2,165 in this envelope, and we are adding $10 today. So we now have $1,000, $2,000, $2,100, $120, $140, $150, $160, $170, $175. So $2,175. Next up is going to be car maintenance, and we did deplete this envelope last week. So we are adding $20 here just so we can kind of start getting that one back up to shape. Next up is car mods. We currently have $315 in there, and we are going to add $10. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 15, 20, 25. Next up is racing events. That will also be getting $10 this week. And we are now at 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Next up is running. We currently have $161 in there. We will be adding $10 in. So we are now up to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71. And we have a race that we need to sign up for. It's coming up in, I think, like 2 weeks. So I really need to get on that. Next up is home. We are adding $5 there today. So we now have 20, 25, 30, 35. Next up is clothing. We are adding $5 there. So we now have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Next up is gifts. Gifts is also going to get $5. And we now have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And electronics, we are also adding $5. So we now have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Almost to 100 there. All right, and that is it for our sinking funds. Let's see, we are moving on to our savings challenge binder. So let's pull up the savings challenges down here. Okay. There we go. All right, so first up is going to be the July challenge. We are just adding $1 to that. This will be the last time I add to this. This weekend I am doing, I'm doing my end of the month update, and we're gonna see where we are at for the end of July. And we'll decide where this money is going. So one more dollar there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 that we saved up with this challenge. And this was just kind of a fun challenge for July and to celebrate the 4th of July. So $14, and that's a decent amount. I'm not mad at that. Next up is going to be our Summer by the Sea mini challenge. That is going to be getting $10 today. So we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75 here. And of course we get to color in one of the little starfish. And we have one more month left with this challenge. So I'm hoping that we can save a little bit more here. Okay, next up is Christmas. Christmas is getting $15 today. So we now have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50. Y'all, we already have $50 for Christmas. That is exciting. I mean, I know it's still like a far ways away, but that's good. That's good for me. So let's color in 3 of these. And I think that means we are officially a 1/5 of the way through, because this challenge is equal to $250 for me. All right, get in there. Okay, next up is our retirement challenge, and we are adding $10 here today. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So $455 for retirement. And we get to color in our little tracker here. Next up is emergency savings, and I did want to start kind of beefing this up a little bit, so I decided to go for 20 today. All right, so for emergency, we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 245, $250, $55, $60, $65, $70. So $270. And we get to color in a 20. All right, next up is Vacation. And Vacation, we are adding $50 here today. So we now have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175. And I am gonna go ahead and color in 2 of the little suitcases. I want to color in some more boxes. So we're gonna do 2 suitcases today versus one of the ticket ones. Here. All right, so there's for Vacation. Next up is Pet Emergency. Whoops. And Pet Emergency today is getting $15. So we are now up to 100, 120, 130, 140, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 180 for Pet Emergency. And we get to color in a dog bowl. And we are all getting so close. This challenge will be finished here soon. And then we'll just restart it up because, you know, you can never have too much money for a pet emergency, that's for sure. Next up is Date Night. Date Night, we are adding $10. So we are now at 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So $130. And I actually think we'll be using this at the end of August here. So I am excited for that. We are going out to this fancy restaurant with some friends at the end of August. So I think it'll be the perfect use there. All right, so $130 for Date Night. Next up is our Fuel Up Challenge, and we are adding $15 here. And so we are now at 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Almost to 200. Almost, so close. All of these challenges are getting really full, and it's just making me happy, you know, to know that I've got all this in savings right now. Okay, the $1 challenge, and we did have $1 this week with the letter A, and I look right here for my A's. I don't know about everyone else. Some people look at like the ends of these numbers, but I'm just looking for the A's in this center circle here. And we had $50 in there, so we are now up to 51 A's. And we are not stuffing our credit card points savings challenge this week. We should have those next week though. So next up is going to be the Disney binder. I am not stuffing my Mickey challenge this week. We are fully funded in resort, and we will be unstuffing this and putting it in the bank in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. But we are going to add $200 to the theme park ticket challenge. So now for tickets, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 620, 640, 45, 50. So $650 for the tickets. And we are purchasing 3 adult tickets. So we are making some progress here, but we still have a decent amount more to go. So we are going to color in 2 castles today. I'd say we're about halfway there. Let's see. Yeah, this challenge is worth about $1,500, so we are almost halfway there. All right, and that's gonna be it for today, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's video. We're gonna go over how much is in each of my challenges and sinking funds and kind of look at how they have grown over the month, or, you know, depleted depending on which one it is. But so make sure you tune in for that video, and I'll see you then. Bye.